Stu's channel.
Alright, greetings, welcome back to Stu's channel. Hey, today, now you can see what I've done here. I'm doing this brief thing before I take off, but I've taken my gear out of there. I've taken wax paper and covered this up and moved all my wiring and everything out of the way. Why didn't I take it all out? You know, it's really difficult to get that mess in and out of there. And I'm only having to repair, in general, this front portion of this jet. So I decided to do it this route. I've done a little sanding inside here to rough it up, but I doubt I'm going to be up to George's standards. That brings me to the next point. I got an appointment today to see the great one, George Miller, to help me, well, to get an education, let's just say. Like I said when I started this project, I'm no modeler. I've built a surfboard before. I'm good with tools, motors, things of that nature. But I haven't put together, I haven't reassembled a fiberglass plane. And I want to make sure that this thing goes back together. I mean, I got a good idea of what to do. You know, glass the inside, putty the outside, sand, primer until you got it to about where you want it to go, clean it all up, paint it, clear it. That's what I believe is supposed to take place. But I'm going to go learn some tricks. I'm going to go get some tricks of the trade from George. He's probably going to make me sand on this thing far more than I would sand on it by myself. He's probably going to make me sand the living daylights out of this thing. But I'm going to go see him today. I'm going to catch a little bit of this on tape, and I'm going to show you some of the planes he built from nothing. And it's going to, I promise you, it will impress you. We'll see you there. Take a look. This has been carefully and meticulously put back together as best as it possibly could with some CA on the outside, tacking everything together. We're getting ready for the glass. There's been some modification, not modifications, but some support here that George has added to make sure that this thing doesn't go anywhere when we start to do the glass, and the same thing has happened underneath. Now right now you might be wondering, well, what the heck are you doing with that tape? Well, this tape here, as we do the glass, we don't want any resin coming out through any of the little cracks, because we're going to be doing sanding, but why do a ton of it? Why make a mess? We're adding tape at this point, and we'll see you in a bit. I'm going to show you some of George's planes when we get as we get going here. All right, we'll be back.
When Isophilic came on the market, and I don't remember what year it was probably somewhere in the mid-80s when Isophilic was put on the market. And I remember when I went to my place where I got my fiberglass, because back then I was in business, I was buying the stuff in 5-gallon containers. And when they told me they had this new resin, I said, well, give me a container of it, I'm going to try it. And I did, and we did, and right off the bat I said, boy, this is a new product, this is hot shit. I really liked it.
Okay, we got a base of resin down, and it's set up to where it's tacky. Yep. Right now we're running some glass on the inside and running it right along the edge, right on the lip, upper side. We're basically going to strengthen this whole thing, and glass is going to go from this end right here all the way towards the front. We're cutting it in little strips and assembling as best possible.
You will not believe how strong this airplane will be when you get done. The next time you crash it, the whole thing will self-destruct, but the nose will still be there.
This is all done. This is our first layer of glass, all laid in, all segmented, Basically put the resin down, let it set up, get the glass on top. Now we're going to come back and do another sweep with some resin. We'll see you in a bit.
Oh no, that's when you pull all the tape off and all that sort of stuff and it's set for a day. Holy sugar, serious problem.
Take a look. This is the second layer of cloth. If you're looking in here, look at this. This is clean, 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 clean. I'm not looking at the fibers and stuff here. This is going to come off later, but right inside there where it's all laid up, that is just clean. Very nice.